and let us all do we can to build a better future.
Dan, what's the final story? What's going on?
Yeah, okay. So, not as fun of a story, but let's talk about another police story that effectively is summarized by police killing an old man because of a Twitter handle. And the story is a bit more complicated than that, but that's sort of the gist. Police became an execution squad without even firing a bullet. It's amazing how effective they can do that. So, Mark Herring, 60, just wanted to be at Tennessee because he loves the Vols. His daughter, Karina Fitch, told a local news station the Volunteers are a football team of the University of Tennessee. And this was a swatting incident. So swatting is a practice of falsely reporting life-threatening situations to the police, prompting them to send officers and sometimes heavily armed SWAT teams. So this is all done by Shane Sunderman, of Lauradale County in Tennessee. Used swatting as part of a campaign of harassment meant to force people to hand over desirable usernames. This is the era we're in. Authorities said Sonderman worked with an unnamed British minor who was identified in court documents by initials and not extradited via Discord on an online video game chat platform. On April 27th last year, Herring was subjected to harassing calls, text messages, and cash-only pizza deliveries. Then the British minor called police in Sumner County, Tennessee. According to court documents, he gave them Herring's address. And remember, this is all over at Tennessee username. And we'll see in later others as well. And said that he had shot a female in the back of the head and she was dead, and that he would use pipe bombs placed at the front and back doors if police responded. Emergency responders were dispatched, and when they arrived at Herring's home, gun drawn. They don't mention the part where you enter and how they do that. They called for Herring to walk towards them, keeping his hands visible. As he did so, Herring, 60, appeared to lose his balance and fell to the ground unresponsive. He was pronounced dead at a local hospital. Cause of death was determined to be a heart attack. Well, it's good that the police are there, and as always, they're 5% scared, so just don't give him any treatment at all. His daughter told the Washington Post, "I didn't understand how this happened. We all saw this news coming out about these people wanting his Twitter handle and how this was the reason he died. It was just mind-boggling to know that the man who forever preached internet safety died this way." Sonderman pled guilty to conspiracy, and he and his co-conspirators are accused of using similar harassment tactics with others. They are accused of harassing one victim's parents in Ohio by sending unwanted deliveries of food and by falsely reporting a fire, so a similar tactic, on the 14th of April 2020. They sent the victim a message reading, "Did your parents enjoy the fire trucks?" followed by, "I plan on killing your parents next if you don't hand the username on Instagram over to me." According to the federal indictment, federal documents listed in other victims in New York, Virginia, and Michigan. On Wednesday, U.S. District Judge Mark C. Norris sentenced Sonder to 5 years in prison with limited internet access and mental health treatment.
Are you kidding me? After all of this, what just happened? There is no justice.
Yeah.
There is no justice at all. And think about what the family has to go through. The anguish of the loss of a loved one.
Yeah. 5 years. That's all you need.
5 years. That's not right. It should be longer than that. But was limited internet
over
access.
a Twitter username.
Over a Twitter username. Folks, listen. Someday we're all going to be dead. And you want to know what's not going to matter? Twitter handler names. Or what you do on social media. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, social media, a Twitter like that, that's what did it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what caused it.
And apparently they've
How pathetic.
Business model of collecting good Twitter usernames by threat.
By threat. Look, life is short, but damn it, don't waste it on social media. It's just there, and yeah, it can be a cesspool. And there are those moments where social media can be great, but it's not worth ruining somebody's life over. This person who did this, they're the most inhumane human. They're just disgusting.
Yeah.
And 5 years, limited internet access though, folks. So they're still
yeah.
they still get to go on the interwebs.
Hey guys, you know those prisons that already have super high amounts of internet usage? Well, this guy, he gets not none. He doesn't get. It doesn't not exist for him. Limited.
I think
Limited.
Chet's mom says it best. The limited access just kills me. Why not just give him full access now at this point? Because let's face it, even with limited access, there's a lot you could do if you're clever. And this monster will have limited
And
access.
I'm curious because it does
Why?
seem like this was all done by this British kid, who again they're not showing because I think UK has stronger laws on this than us. I wonder what happens to this kid
I don't know.
who actually put in the call.
Who knows? But
So effectively, let's go back to the headline. Because police don't have the ability or authority or whatever they say to take responsibility for killing someone by getting into the wrong home with bad information, because their technology is so outdated that most of them can't figure out where you are located if you don't have a landline. Police killed an old man because of a Twitter handle.